very good. I mean, the fact that he can up B and then air dodge to the ledge with it takes a lot of it makes it hard for you to punish him doing the up B. Inkling is just a terrific character in this game. Probably my worst matchup.
It'll be really interesting to see how PowPow plays Inkling, because I don't think I've ever seen PowPow play Inkling or even talk about playing them.
Yeah.
But yeah, Inkling play is definitely one of the more exciting characters to watch in general, especially at high level play, because it's just so fast paced.
They're very chaotic. Right now, all the way up at 81% in no time though, so he's got to be careful.
Yeah, that Inkling pick definitely looking like a mistake for Comet and PowPow. And Marshall and Spencer are also very experienced as teammates, and they're also punishing and the early kill with Ness up air.
Yeah.
And they're just trying their best to take PowPow stock before Comet comes back to keep him from doing that.
Yeah, got to get that double team going, knock out that Inkling before this Wolf can return. But he's already back. He's already up to 40 almost. And
oh wow. Really, really good up air from Marshall right there.
You look at Spencer and Marshall, and they just on their first stock still. Ike's getting close, but I mean, Ike can live forever.
Yeah, that's for sure. And Ike also has a lot of really, really good defensive options. He has that Nair as a great get away from me tool, where he can just space people out with his fair and his Nair. And Spencer's doing a really good job of keeping people off of Marshall.
Shout out to Whole Foods. Hell yeah.
Oh,
ooh.
Really, really good team setup once again, seeing Marshall and Spencer's team synergy coming into play here.
Yeah.
And Spencer getting punished for using PK Thunder, probably where he shouldn't have. And Marshall still is still on his first stock, but they're still in the lead, even though Spencer got that big punish.
Got to make sure he's not getting buried by that Inkling. Which is what I'm surprised I'm not seeing more of. Typically when I fight an Inkling, I'm seeing that roller 90% of the match.
So the thing with roller in general is that it's really dangerous, especially in doubles, because you can easily accidentally hit someone with roller, and because it's so big and it's such a big hitbox, and it's generally less useful in doubles, just in like overall. Unless you're doing a team setup, then it's probably pretty good. But and here, yeah, this is basically a
nair combo. Oh my goodness, I thought that was gonna spike him.
And he just saved him. Wow.
Yeah. That was a very good setup, especially against Wolf with his recoveries. They're so linear.
They have to be careful with styling, and Comet just killed himself with that dare.
Yeah, one of Wolf's biggest downfalls too, just like Roy, how we were talking about his recovery being cut short, for all the power they have. That's what makes Ike such a great character. He's got all that power, and his recovery is very, very decent.
Yeah, and he's got a lot of really good combo tools too with his neutral air, and just being able to chain into so many different things.
Oh, exactly. And like he hit him with that Nair 3 times, and that's all he had to do to edge guard that Wolf.
I see you, Twin Pine, stop. Alright, looks like we're having a bit of a different team comp going into this next match. PowPow going back to Fox, which is definitely the move. I think that his Inkling was probably not the best choice, at least in a doubles match. I think Inkling is a little bit weird in doubles.
Yeah.
Especially compared to a character like Fox, who's just so solid overall. And you can already see that PowPow and Comet have like this better momentum. They're more motivated overall. Yeah, Marshall once again taking advantage of Ike's big hitboxes in the air, just with throwing out a lot of nairs and forward aerials that are just really well timed and well placed.
Comboing them with Ness. Just very, very well. You can tell that they team a lot.
Yeah.
I like their synergy. Probably going to be the ones to win this whole thing if they can keep all this up.
Yeah, definitely looking like that, and I believe they did. Last time they teamed, they did win. So it's very likely a really early kill with that back throw, even though it usually does kill around 100%. I'm surprised it killed that early on Fox, because he was only at 90.
Are you reading this chat? What are they talking about here? I can't repeat those lines on the stream, but you guys need to calm down in there.
And they are just playing incredibly well off stage too, especially against these Spaceys who are just not great off stage. Even though Fox is definitely better off stage with his buff recovery, Marshall's just has a really good mind for punishing people off stage. It seems like punishing with it, doing a lot of back air punishes, which is really good with like because then it enables you to recover pretty easily.
Yes, exactly. And if you can gimp that Fox early on, the Wolf ain't an issue. Gimping him, not too hard at all. But
and it seems
all they gotta do is keep their stocks up, and they'll be fine. It looks like they're gonna take this one too.
Yeah, great F smash from Comet over here, and overall it just feels like Spencer and Marshall are being more strategic. PowPow, and if you notice, like when Spencer was off stage earlier, PowPow and Comet were focusing on Marshall, or Marshall was at least trying to distract them, and it was somewhere in between those two while Spencer was recovering, and that was definitely things like that are definitely really great for team strategies. We have a really weird grab exchange going on right here, and it seems like no one got thrown out of it, which was really interesting. And Spencer getting another back throw kill with Ness's really powerful back throw.
Yeah, you don't want to get caught in it.
And the share stock from PowPow definitely coming in, trying to help Comet as much as he can, but getting caught by Marshall once again.
I would space myself out and spam that laser as much as I can. See if you can't keep them off the stage shoot, because one hit and there goes Wolf. Or if he would have got grabbed by Ness.
That was getting closer and closer to even. PowPow and Comet playing this really well, really safe, really defensively, utilizing a lot of out of shield options and a lot of spacing options that both of their characters have. And it looks like PowPow's off stage, which is really dangerous against Marshall, getting forward aired, and not the best punish from Spencer with a down air instead of a back air. Yeah. And now PowPow's on stage under Spencer, which is really a scary place to be against Fox. Just landing against Fox in general is really hard to do.
Yeah. Oh, killing his own teammate there.
But with a character like Wolf at max rage, he could easily kill Ike. And if you get Spencer's Ness off stage as Wolf, if you do the right thing with your shine or with your down air, you can do some really weird things and kill Ness really early.
Yeah.
But now Ness is at kill percent for a lot of Wolf's attacks, and that was a really good up smash from Comet.
Yeah, that sucked him in there, and there he goes. I love Wolf, man. I love the howl. I hear somebody howling out over there. Oh,
Comet
there they
with
go.
The taunts. Spencer is a really smart doubles player, and just running in with that up air was a really good, solid option. Comet was about to bring it back, and he was doing really well for a while there too. But they just couldn't stop that steamroll. And this is winners finals, guys. So this is not a 2 out of 3. This is a best of 5. So we do have one more match in the set, and it looks like we're probably going to go back to Pokemon Stadium too.
Pokemon Stadium, all the Pokemon stages are just great on this game.
For sure. Whoa, wow. Looks like we're dropping some frames over here on the stream setup. And it looks like we're keeping the same team composition. Comet and PowPow definitely, if they start playing like they were towards the end of the last game, they keep up that momentum, they can probably take this game and maybe even do a reverse 3-0, but it's a pretty challenging uphill battle for them. I mean, Spencer and Marshall just have incredible team synergy.
If they can keep them in the middle like they are right now, they will be fine, comboing back and forth. But if not, I say Nets Knight take it. That's who I got my money on. Spencer and Marshall are definitely.
And Comet, it seems like in this entire doubles bracket, Comet's definitely been dropping his stocks earlier and then coming back in the later game, which. Oh, and Comet with a really good punish on Marshall. Now the stock count is back to even.
Yeah, killing his own teammate. That's
really unfortunate. That could cost them the win for this game.
You gotta feel that one. That was terrible.
Yeah, Spencer and Marshall are just playing off each other really well. If you just saw that setup of a back throw into Nair off stage, it was just really good. It didn't end up killing Comet, but Comet did end up losing a few exchanges after that as a result of that exchange. And Comet with just the straight up call out with the back air.
Oh. Was that a back air? I thought it was a forward air.
I believe it was a back air, I'm not sure. And stock count is even. PowPow and Comet are definitely not letting go of this game very easily. They are holding on for dear life.
Definitely, yeah. They need to get their stuff together. Come on back.
Now, something that I've noticed that Marshall's been doing recently, just in this match, is he's been doing a lot more counters, and he's definitely getting punished for it. Countering in doubles is not always the best thing because it's hard to predict when you're going to get hit rather than your teammate or rather than someone else on the screen. So using counter and relying on counter doesn't seem like it's the best option to me.
Oh, that was
a really great punish with that up smash.
Yeah.
And right after getting share stock, PowPow lost his last stock. So now it's Comet
3-1.
But if any character can do it, it's definitely a character like Wolf who can kill early. If he can just get rid of Spencer's last stock and kill. Oh, Spencer with the down air, knocking PowPow and Comet into losers. And it looks like Spencer and Marshall are on winner's side for grand finals, and they are definitely the favorite to win this tournament. They are the first seed against PowPow and Comet's second place seed.